Merci! Bet you thought I was in France. Well, you're not far wrong. I'm in Quebec, French-Canadian Quebec. These people want to succeed from Canada. Who doesn't want to succeed? Save some money, buy a nice car, you're a success. Hi, I'm Tim Allen, and I'm going to be your color commentator here in Montreal for the International Comedy Festival here in Montreal, or if you're French-Canadian, you call it Juste pour rire. It's a comedy festival that brings comics from all over the globe here to Montreal to do all sorts of fun things. Comics doing everything. Let's take a look.
It's a freewheeling, hands-on kind of festival where people take to the streets and to the air. Not only to watch free comedy performances, but to take part as well. And on the ground, no one pulls in the crowd better than French mime Kim Medini. Even indoors at Montreal's comedy clubs, all kinds of people take to the stage through the impersonations of South African political satirist Peter Durkheis. People such as Fran, a Johannesburg lady of leisure who's looking perhaps to emigrate.
Anyway, where can we immigrate to, eh? Which country has got the state of the arts and the comfort that we're used to? Israel. Oh, do me a favor, doll. I'm already in the frying pan. I don't intend to jump into the fire. Australia. Final proof that there's death after life. My husband went to look around New Zealand, but it was closed. Oh, and please, don't talk to me about Canada. They can't even speak the same language. My best friend Sharon is now living in Montreal. My God. Do you know she can't even get a decent servant in Montreal? Give me Johannesburg any day. I'd rather be killed in my own bed than have to get up and make it myself.
That's just a petite taste of what's going on here in Montreal during Just for Laughs, the Montreal International Comedy Festival. And all of this is building to this gala event on Saturday night, 10 p.m. in that building. Big, prestigious event, but guess what? You don't have to be here, because nanner, it's on Showtime, live, 10 p.m., only on Showtime, and you can watch it at home. God, what a deal. Hi there, I'm Tim Allen up here in Montreal at the Montreal International Comedy Festival, or some people call it Just for Laughs. And if you're French-Canadian, it's Just pour rire. Either way, comics from all over the world come here for fun and profit, kind of making this the Olympics of comedy. Making me Dick Buttons. That's making me uncomfortable. No comics would do double axles. Either way, there's a lot of funny things going on in town.
Learning a lot about the city here, Montreal. Learned a lot of stuff. Well, you hear stuff around here you never hear in New York, like hello. That's a big word around here. First, I don't even know this guy. He walks up, hello. I don't know what to do. So I stabbed him. The French accent is the coolest accent there, man. Women just go nuts for that romantic French sound. That's why colognes are $60 a bottle, because they have a French name. You know, they always have a name, you know, Gentil, wear it and be wonderful. You know, I'm from New York. You would never see a New York cologne, a guy with a bottle. Vinny.
My name is Michel Courtemanche. In English, that means Michael Short Sleeves.
Oh, this is great. This is my first time in Montreal. I really love it. It's kind of intimidating to be in a completely bilingual society. You know, One of those goofy Americans you see walking around the hotel trying to fake it. Zoodalors, oué la sortie. Sacre bleu.
From the Australian Cuomo String Quartet to these very funny off-the-wall divers, this comedy festival attracts every possible type of comedy. Boy, there's a dream date for your daughter, isn't it? The streets of Montreal are filled with the wild and the unusual, but it's the stand-up comics who keep the clubs all over town packed.
Whole different version, man. Now here's a little story about a man named Ned. A man so poor him hardly kept his natty dreads. But then one day him was shooting at a goose, and up from the ground come his black-looking juice.
It's a great show. It's a great festival. It's comedy concentrated. I mean, everybody here is comics. Everybody here comes to see comedy. It's happening. Here at the Just for Laughs, we have people from all over the country, all over the world, that are booking comics. This is like an opportunity. This is like a comedy mecca. You come here and you can meet all types of people.
It's a lot of fun. It's, like I say, it's like summer camp for the comedy industry.
Well, if this really was the Olympics, you'd expect me to be doing something up close and personal about these people. Do you really want to see something up close and personal? Anyway, here in Montreal, things are just beginning to warm up. All of it culminated in the big gala, all-comedy celebration hosted by Bob Newhart on Saturday night. You got to see it because I'll be performing. 10 o'clock, 9 Central, live, Saturday night, only on Showtime. Hi, here at the Just for Laughs Montreal International Comedy Festival, which should be called the Just for Schmooze Festival. You get this many comics and agents together, you get a lot of schmoozing. Schmoozing is this non-talk. Hi, how you doing? Love you. Call me. Love your act. Yeah, right. You get this many people schmoozing, tables are coated with schmutz, moose droppings, drink drips. I hate it. A mess to clean up. Turpentine will get rid of it.
It is a trade convention of sorts for comedy, and to put that in a conventional surrounding seems to me like really apples and oranges. But yet they've done it, haven't they? They brought them all in here, and everyone has an agent too. God bless them.
So far, I've only met one comedian, and I've met 6 agents, and then 2 scouts. Hello, Dave. I'm so-so from such and such a studio scouting young comedians. And then I met another guy today who said, I've got the only stand-up comic label, and he pulled a cassette out, which is they just do stand-ups. They don't bother with rock and roll music or anything. They just have a, you know, I mean, really, this is the age of specialization, right?
But there's other things going on here other than schmoozing. Fun stuff. Let's take a look.
Sour cream, oh, you like 'em even if they don't be your tongue. Oh, yeah. Pretty obvious to me, you can't get enough. You know you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to spud. Might as well face it. You're addicted to spuds.
Along with the stars of comedy, the festival attracts some really unusual acts, and of course some of the funniest comics on the rise.
Yeah, had a great flight up here. Very safe flight, because they have to say everything twice. They have one man going, for your convenience, we have airsick bags. And someone else pops right on, les récipients du bar. Les récipients du bar.
I know you think French people hate American people. It's not true, you know. They hate everybody. As a comedian, I would love to make you laugh. But as a French guy, I don't care, okay?
There's something else I don't get. It's our foreign policy. We sold arms to Iran, gave military intelligence to both Iran and Iraq. Now, how did that work? Here. Put this gun in your pocket. He's got a gun in his pocket. He knows about the gun, man. Americans can't even conceive of suicide terrorists.
Well, how do they get paid?
I want to get this. What, is it a union thing? You get an HMO.
But enough about you. Let's talk about me, can we? Here's what I want to do. My career... Not now, all right? I'm sorry. Okay, excuse me, I'll be right back. Schmoozing aside, at Just for Laughs, the Montreal International Comedy Festival, all the fun and games will culminate in the big gala comedy celebration this Saturday night, hosted by Bob Newhart. 10 o'clock, live, only on Showtime. You know, I've been in Montreal now a couple of days. Just for Laughs, the Montreal International Comedy Festival is really in full swing. And it occurred to me, as things often do, why Montreal? What's funny about Montreal? I mean, Sheboygan, that's funny. Poughkeepsie, that's funny. But Montreal?
Well, you see, places that begin with the letter M are just inherently funny. Montana, Missouri, Montreal. It's one of those things you just can't explain. It's just, you know, part of the essence of being.
Why not? Why not? Yeah, it's cool here. Je ne sais pas. Hey, what
They said any place but Toronto, so Montreal was the next logical choice, right?
If the festival wasn't in Montreal, where would it be? St. John's?
St. Jean? Oh, no.
No, we don't want to talk about that. Hey, man, no. You're killing Newfoundland.
Quebec.
Quebec.
Hey, plein de programmes.
What is he saying? Would somebody help me?
Montreal, we have the best-looking girls, we have the nicest girls, and we know how to party, and we can laugh. People aren't afraid to laugh on the streets here. Anybody can do anything they want and have a good time.
Montreal isn't funny. It's ridiculous. That's why there's a comedy festival.
You know, I don't know why they picked Montreal, but it works because some of the funniest people on the planet are in this city this week performing. Every night, shows. They're all the time. And I wonder who's performing right now. Well, why don't you show us, Mr. Host? Why don't I show you? Let's go see.
Your next mission, should you choose to accept it, would be to change from one pair of pants to another in less than 1 second. We repeat, change from one pair of pants to another in less than 1 second.
My first piece, man sawing wooden leg off.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's stop giving.
Because aging is different for women than it is for men, because for men, oh, you don't age. You get distinguished. You bastards have everything easy.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. Come on, hurry.
As you can see, there's a lot of unusual things going on here in Montreal. All of these things are building up to this big gala event on Saturday night, 10 p.m. And you know what? You can see it here live only on Showtime.